Alrighty, gamers and gamettes, what is going on? My name is Tanek127 and welcome back to another video. And guys, in today's video, I want to talk to you all about a really important subject, that's kind of really important for a lot of us console players and stuff like that. And me being a guy that, mainly focuses on like console MMORPGs, ARPGs, MOBAs, and stuff like that on my channel, I really think, I should be someone that tries to speak up about this. So, any support you guys can give this video will be greatly appreciated. Make sure you're leaving those likes, subscribing, and also leave your feedback down in the comments, because I'm going to try and tag a few of the developer buddies and publishers I'm personally affiliated with, in today's video. And if you guys read the title of this video is "This Needs to Change." Now, the first thing you're probably asking yourself is, Tanek, what the hell are you talking about? What needs to change? So it's 2024. We are roughly halfway through a brand new console generation. The Xbox Series X is here, the PlayStation 5, the Series S. And they're pretty good consoles. Granted, developers haven't got to utilize the full potential of either of these yet. So why mid-gen refreshes are even being rumored, I have no fucking idea. But that's a that's a topic for another day. What I really think needs to change here is because these consoles keep getting more and more powerful. They get more PC-like by the day. But we keep running into this same little impasse. This whole early access or PC now thing, and then console later. And there's a handful of games I can think of that are doing this that are really, really annoying me. A big title I'm looking forward to this year, actually, No Rest for the Wicked is one. Torchlight Frontiers actually did this, which became Torchlight 3, which became Torchlight Dead. And I think them doing this is part of the reason. They literally sat in early access for a year or two, teased a console version forever, finally released it. And then, just nobody cared because it had been so long. And, a lot of these developers, they make the same claim, hey, we're releasing in early access. We want feedback and stuff like that. So we're going to launch on this platform now and others later. Stop. Stop right there. And I want to tell a lot of these game developers, this is where y'all screw up. Okay? You guys will bring your game to one platform, which is primarily PC. Now, granted, I'm no game developer, but being a content creator, I've gotten, some peeks behind the curtain and stuff like that. I know consoles are more complicated to develop for. I'm well aware. I know PC's easier. I know game development is done on a PC. I get that. Okay? But these console manufacturers, they have made programs to try and make these things easier, especially Xbox. All right, I'm not gonna go too in, with Nintendo and Sony. Sony's gotten better. I'll give Sony that. Nintendo, they're tough guys about it and difficult asses. I know Nintendo's difficult asses because if they weren't, we would have had Star Wars Hunters a long time ago. But Xbox, they got programs like Game Preview, Insider, PlayStation. They take early access titles all the time. Predecessor was in early access. Fortnite actually launched in early access on every platform but Nintendo Switch. Wayfinder, which is an MMORPG, is on early access on PlayStation. I guess it just, I don't know what the requirements are. Like I said, I'm not a game developer, so I can't say how it works. But one thing I really do find funny here is a lot of developers are saying, oh, well, it's hard to do early access on console and blah, 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 blah. And then you turn around and you see some random developer with a game you never heard of do it. Oh, yeah, we're launching our early access on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox today. And stuff like that. And again, Predecessor, their first, Omega Studios' first console game. They're a brand new studio. This is their first game. Early access, PlayStation and Xbox. So I know it's not a reputation thing. I don't know how it works. Honestly, but I think this is a mistake. And one big mistake is, like I said, you pick a platform, PC, mind you, which is the most expensive platform. Therefore, the least amount of people have it. It's already a known fact. More people play on console than PC. It's It's just a thing. It's because PCs are expensive. Nothing wrong with PC as a platform or anything like that. But you pick the most expensive, most difficult platform for players to get, ignore the other ones, and then say, hey, this is where you want feedback. Not only are you alienating your player base already, but you're also showing the other two platforms, hey, your feedback doesn't matter. When these players are done giving feedback, then we'll launch the game on your platforms. And then people wonder why their games flop and stuff like that. I don't get the logic behind this. Like I said, I'm not a game developer. I will keep making that disclaimer this whole video, because I know there's going to be somebody, you know, who says that and tries to hit me for that in the comments. But if you want to develop a game alongside the community and you want feedback, wouldn't you want to put the game in as many hands as possible? I don't understand why people do that. Like, PC is one platform that uses two different control schemes. Granted, you know, you can play on mouse and keyboard or controller, but if you test it on all of the platforms, you know, you can get the experience for each one and try and balance things between what people are saying. Like, for example, you know, let's say a PC player is playing something and it doesn't feel right on mouse and keyboard, but you know, a controller player plays it and it feels right, or vice versa. The mouse and keyboard player plays it and it feels right to them and it doesn't feel right to the controller player. Then you'll be able to find that balance and work on that issue between the both of them and see, you know, what the middle ground is, or what's possibly wrong with the other input. Why would you make a game that's, you know, why would you make a game in early access, say you want feedback, and drastically limit your feedback? And I mean, I get the other platforms, you know, the console platforms are more complicated, but early access is clearly possible on consoles. If I want that fan feedback, I'm going to jump through whatever hoops and hurdles I have to get that feedback. And I'm not just talking about, you know, No Rush or Wicked. There's a lot of games out there that do this, especially MMOs and MMORPGs. They are probably the number one culprit for this. Marvel Rivals, a brand new Marvel-based hero shooter we just got announced. They're doing the same thing. They haven't even announced their console version yet, and the console version's all damn near but confirmed. But of course, you know, a PC-only alpha test where they're getting feedback from, guess what? PC only. And then when the game launches and they have balance issues, they're going to have a headache. Oh, why aren't our console players having a good time? Or why is the aim assist overtuned and they're destroying the PC players, or vice versa? Maybe because you only decide to get input from one side of the player base. Like, the fact that it's 2024 and I'm even having to discuss this it's mind-blowing. I don't know. And forgive me, guys. I know I've been on a rampage since last week, but there's so many things in the game industry right now that just don't make sense to me. But anyway, guys, leave your thoughts down in the comments below. You enjoyed today's video, smash that like button. I will see y'all on the next one. Peace out. Have a good one.